Hello, welcome back. So we are here to do another fragrance review. So today I'm going to be going over the Ariana Grande God is a Woman fragrance. So this is just the mini size. I do have the full size of this as well. I think this is the 3.4 bottle. Let's find out. Are you? Yes, so this is the little mini like sample perfume size that you get in the gift sets, which I did get a little mini gift set of a few Ariana Grande perfumes last Christmas, and just finally out of this because I have so many other perfumes I've been testing out and loving. But as you can see, I do have the full size because I genuinely really do love this fragrance. I think this is probably my favorite Ariana fragrance. I have tried quite a few. Her Mod Vanilla is also a really good. The blue cloud bottle perfume, why am I blanking on what that's called, but that one is also really good. And I've tried a few others, but I genuinely, for the most part, like 9 out of 10 times, the Ariana Grande fragrances I've tried are very good. So this one being my favorite, considering I do have the full size of it. But this one is cruelty-free. It is vegan. It does have clean ingredients, 91% naturally derived, which is really nice. And the base is actually made from 60% plant-based and sustainable materials, which I did not know, but really cool fun fact. So this fragrance, the top notes are ambrette and juicy pear, middle notes being orris Turkish rose petal, and the base being Madagascar vanilla and creamy cedarwood. If you have watched my review on the Cristal 23, the alt perfume dupe for Baccarat Rouge, that also has a base note of cedarwood, I am such a sucker for anything with cedarwood in it. I just think cedarwood just adds such a depth to perfumes, especially one with any kind of floral note in it. This one is marketed as a fruity musk fragrance, and I would agree with that. I think that this is a very nice musk fragrance. It's not super intense like some musks can be. I think in a lot of cases musks can be like very overpowering, but this one, since it does have that fruity element to it, isn't insanely overbearing. Ugh. This one, you can really tell the pear comes out very, not like super strong, but you can definitely tell there's a distinct pear note in the top notes of this, and it definitely projects pretty prominently initially of that pear note. You can definitely tell there is that rosy fragrance when you start to wear with it for a few hours. That rose scent definitely comes out, which rose is also another one of my favorite fragrances. I have quite a few rose fragrances, but the Turkish rose petal in this is almost a little bit more subtle. It is a middle note, so there's not as much of that fragrance element in the perfume, but still very there. And I do enjoy the fact that it is a little bit more subtle, because you do have that kind of initial predominance of the pear, so it is kind of giving that light fruity floral, but it's not overpowering, which is nice. And then once this wears down, the vanilla adds a really nice touch kind of at the end of the fragrance, like it's still in the air. There's a little bit on my yeah, but the vanilla in this, I love that it's not like overly sweet and kind of I think sometimes sweetness can be very overpowering in a fragrance, and I love that the vanilla in this is a little bit more subtle and it doesn't take over the whole fragrance. So I think it adds a really nice touch of depth to it, kind of with that vanilla, especially being as a base note. I think the vanilla and the cedarwood work really well together in this. And I will say, for a fragrance, for a celebrity fragrance at that, I think this lasts me like, I would say between the 6 and 8 hour mark, and then it definitely lingers a bit longer on the clothes as well, so I'll wake up the next day and still be able to smell this. But this is one of those ones where I think the projection isn't intense, but it's nice. It's not an overwhelming projection, but it's definitely one of those ones where, like, if you're walking by somebody, they'll smell you and be like, oh, that's really, really nice. And I think this is one of those ones where it is a floral musk done very, very well. And that impresses me, especially since it is a celebrity fragrance. I've tried quite a few celebrity fragrances, and I think Britney Spears' Fantasy is up there for me. I would say Lady Gaga's fragrance, when she still had that one, you know, like the dark one. It was like a black liquid but came out clear. I forget, I think it was Fame. I want to say that was Lady Gaga's Fame perfume that was up there for me as well. That was really, really phenomenal. And surprisingly enough, there was a Kendall Jenner, maybe it was a Kylie Cosmetics and Kendall Jenner collab that was really, really good. It was like the horse themed thing. I'll try to include a picture, if not a note in the description about what fragrance I'm talking about, but those are all kind of very impressive celebrity fragrances for me. Other than a very select few celebrity fragrances, I'm not really super impressed by celebrity fragrances. I did love the Nicki Minaj fragrance, but like, it wasn't my favorite, no, but did I love it? Yes. I loved it for what it was. But I think Ariana Grande has done a really good job in the fragrance game of just developing fragrances that are really solid. I feels like there's a lot of thought and effort that has gone behind a lot of her fragrances, and I have tried again a few other of her fragrances, but this is definitely my top favorite. And I would definitely say, if you are looking at any celebrity fragrance or fragrance from Ariana Grande's line in general, Goddess Alone is one that I would definitely recommend picking up. Would smell them all, of course, but this is one that I definitely think is a bit more unique to the celebrity fragrance game, and one that I obviously have repurchased, so I think it is a good recommendation. That is all I have for you in this fragrance review. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.